Hello, I am Sean Sands from GamersWithJobs.com, the Gamers with Jobs conference call back for more Kerbal Space Program. And we are going to do, what are we going to do today? I think we are going to go ahead and plant a flag on Minmus and gather for some space data from space around Minmus. So yeah, I think it's going to be a fairly straightforward flight today. We've been to Minmus. We've got ships that should be able to do that pretty much, pretty easy. I mean, even do we? What do we have? Was this a lander? No, that's not a lander. Was this? I just loaded the same thing, I think. What do we have that landed? That had a lander associated with it. Have we not saved one that has a lander? Oh, good grief. Okay, well, we have saved a lander before, so maybe we'll start with that. Yep. It's got all that stuff. Battery. And communicatron. Yeah. So I guess we'll start here. And maybe this time we will do ourselves a favor and actually save it. Let's see. What do we want to do? So let's throw on our classic stack decoupler. Get our adapter. Lift this way up. Put our super sexy orange tanks on. I think we're still just a one orange tank. We're just going to Minmus. We don't need to go crazy here. Get the mainsail. Good. Why am I not showing any Delta V information? What am I missing here? Take that off for a second and then put it back on. Maybe it'll register it then. I mean, we have engines. Well, we'll keep going here for a second. I mean, I know this is a working machine. We probably do want a inline stabilizer. Where are those? Yeah. So something like that. Won't need it for the later stages. We will get our radial decouplers, because why not? If we're gonna turn snapping on and more big fuel tanks that are actually on things like that. Get it all even. Put the little separatrons on there. And we'll put them on both sides this time, so they don't do weird stuff when you try and make them go. Okay, separatrons happen at the same time as these, so these are all in one. We'll need the fuel lines. I just love the super chill out jazz music thing going on in the back. Like, I could spend all day in here, and sometimes it probably feels like I do. Skippers. Good. Structure. Get some wings on there for some nice aerodynamics, and because they look cool, we'll do 4x symmetry. Nice. The main thrust here. Those all happen at once. Nope. And then separation there. And we'll activate. Why are these so high up? No, obviously not. These need to be up here. Oh, that was what was screwing everything up. Okay, so yeah, that's 8,000 delta V. More than enough. Plenty. We will do some tape. Did that not attach? There to there, maybe. And there to there. There to there. Do we need some on the bottom here? Why not? Space tape is cheap, and it's better to have it when you need it than not have it when you needed it. Okay, staging looks good. Who are we taking on this one? I think we are taking, yeah, Jeb. Actually, because Valentina's more advanced. So let's get Jeb leveled up. This should do... No, that's right. Valentina's the one who went to Duna in an entirely successful, perfectly run mission. She went to Duna. Everything worked. Do I have any lights? I'd like lights. Here we go. These will be great. Now let's put them here. Nice. Let's do some aerodynamics here. Where's the smaller caps for these guys? There we go. And this is the Mooner Explorer. I've given up on spacey sounding names, sciencey sounding names. I'm not built that way. Okay, so this all looks good. Got just a ton of delta V. Probably be dumping this literally on Minmus. Would be cool to land with one of those. Maybe we'll try it. That would be terrible. Let's not try that. Good. And we'll save it. Have I forgotten anything? Let's check our staging. Doot. That all happens at the same time. What is our thrust to weight? 2.24. Does not have to be that strong. Drop down that thrust to... Good grief. Yeah, right in there. Right in that area somewhere. 1.59. And... Second stage is these fire as these detach. We'll keep the main engine running. We'll detach there finally. Activate thrust. We can just put these together in a single thing. I don't think we're going to want to detach. I mean, even if we do, we can always just throttle down. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's go to Minmus. All right. Ooh, RCS. Nope. Go back. We have to go back to vehicle assembly. Get ourselves an RCS tank on here. You go over here. And some RCS. Absolutely. There they are. Turn on 4x symmetry. There, and we'll put some at the bottom too. Why not? I'm feeling rich. Oh, I didn't save it. I get sloppy. For flight to vehicle assembly. Save. Now launch. Okay. Now let's go to Minmus. Okay, we've got SAS on, RCS on, throttle to full. Jeb's looking good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, those didn't reattach. These did not reattach properly. Okay, well that's ugly. Oh well, that's just the way it is. Orbit info, surface info, close mech Jeb. We'll begin pushing it over slowly. Nice smooth launch. Oh, having RCS thrusters and stability and all that stuff makes launches so much easier. He said right before he flipped end over end, because that's how these things go. All right. Apoap's climbing nicely. Lots of fuel in the tank. We're going to try and get to about 45 degrees and rotate, though we may have to rotate sooner, just given how quickly we're... Oh, let's not rotate. That's why we have these separatrons on there, specifically so we don't have to do stuff like that. 15,000 feet. Dumb space tape sticking out, flapping in the wind. Apoap's already up to 35,000. Need to be kicking it over even more here. Got 6 seconds to burn out on our main engines. We're getting some atmospheric effects, so we're going too fast. That's usually my problem. All right, there we go. Cool, that worked. Apoap's up to 70,000. We'll cut it at 80. That was a quick ascent. 85. Kind of leveling out a bit. And now we'll go up to 90. I like running the engines. Feels like I'm doing something. All right, cut the engines. And let us set up. We've got 2100 still in this stage, which should be more than enough to get us on our way to Minmus. Slowly. All right. And that is 860 for starting at about 12 or 13 seconds. There we go. Hold her right there. Nice. Just speed up at 4 times warp. Okay, now we can speed up for real. Okay, don't get sloppy. I've already been sloppy once. And burn. I'm always terrified I'm going to hit the space bar and just detach. because I've done it before. I mean, it's not like it's an unfounded fear. That is a thing I've done before. And burn. Oh, there goes all my engines. I did it again. Let's see. Good. Looks good. 95 and 87. Good enough for me. All right. Got this sort of down to a science to a degree. Where's Minmus? That's pretty even with us, actually. All right. We want to match up our orbit. Do that here at the descending node is fine. Okay, no, we're going to have to do it at the descending node. I think that's the problem. Or the ascending. I don't know. I don't fully... I mean, if I'm honest, I don't fully understand the whole node thing. Yeah, that seems to be much better. I'd love if somebody knows why maneuvering at one node as opposed to the other is better. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to know the kind of... I'm sure... Or I could Google, really, right? Like, I realize Google's a thing that I could do. Okay. So we will... No, why are we doing it there? I want to do it... I want to do it at the... Oh, jeez. These are all real good signs. Oh, the nodes moved, huh? Here we go. I like to get it real close and come in at a nice angle, particularly after that whole Duna thing. There we go. That'll do. And we are coming up on that in 22 minutes. So we'll just sit here quietly for the next 22 minutes. Maybe get a book. No, we're not going to do that. We will zip through time because we have superhuman powers. We have Kerbal powers of time manipulation. So that's another 238. It's always a little surprising to me how much delta V is needed just to do a kind of a tiny inclination change. I wonder. I should have checked if we weren't doing this right now. Like if I just had all the time in the world, I'd compare. Like, what's the difference in delta V for the same inclination, not inclination, but angle change for different places around Kerbin? Like, does it matter if it's closer to the ascending node, the descending node? Does it matter? Yeah, what matters? We'll just burn a little bit here. Every time I chase the thing around the nav ball like that, I'm reminded of the scene in Apollo 13 where they're just looking out the window and that thing's rocking violently while they try and do some sort of plane change or something like that. I forget what it was, but it was just, that's what I always kind of feel like. I feel like Kevin Bacon in that moment. Like, try burning it this way. Oh no, I've completely lost it. I'm doing a bad job. Okay. Minmus is going this way. So which way is Minmus road? Why am I having a hard time with this? There we go. 278. I think we can do a little better than that. Indeed we can. Burn for 923. Come in just over 40,000 above it. I will take that every time. Still, that still won't clean out that stage. We'll still have about, it'll be less than 100 in the delta V in the tank, but still in good shape. Get close. 17, 16. Plant a flag on Minmus. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. We're going to hang out. Jeb loves Minmus. I haven't looked at Jeb for a while. I bet he's having a great time. Jeb, how you doing? Yeah. And burn. Once again, did not jettison my fuel. Good. Feel like I'm on a real roll here. Let's watch it go. And kill it there. Kind of soft burn the rest of the way so we don't overshoot by too much. We can do a little better. Good. Good, good, good. And that is... Oh, ugh. So we are... Which side are we coming in on? That's the wrong side to be coming in on. We want to come in this side. So we'll focus back on... once again, I've forgotten how to focus. So let's zip it out to here, and then we'll do a maneuver to switch that around. I don't like that that encounter. I mean, it's fine. We could make it work, but it just feels wrong. Feels basically wrong. So we will create a maneuver. And what happens if we slow down? Does it? Yikes. Here, have a bunch of stuff. There we go. If you slowly... Ooh, what is that about? Is there like multiple encounters? If you slowly scroll the scroll wheel, it does a fine-tune maneuver. So, I mean, it's sometimes hard to kind of grab these and get them to do quite what you want them to do. So, rolling the mouse wheel over the thing you want to move can make a huge difference in being able to do sort of fine-tuning stuff. 16,000 seems good. I mean, we won't quite hit it. You never know, we might. And a very soft burn. And how's that got us? 40,000. All right, close enough. And we will warp there. Okay, good, good, good. And now we are nearly in orbit, so we want to be going retrograde relative to our orbit around Minmus. And we will warp here. Fine-tune that a little bit. And warp there. We'll get a nice view. Nope, not a nice view of Minmus. Just not. Sometimes you're on the wrong side of Minmus. Hey, you know that old saying everybody always talks about. Remember, don't be on the wrong side of Minmus. That's what they all say. And we will burn out this tank. And we will detach. Why is that hot? What's hot? What's burning right now? Okay, that's scary. What the what? Oh, that's the inline stabilizer. Okay, well, this will be interesting. See what happens here. Okay, whew. Alright. Let's go ahead and burn. We passed our perhaps. That stabilizer took a beating. That thing had a rough day. Oh, man. And stop. Get it down to about 10,000. We'll come around the other side and we'll land on that side. Cool. Oop. It's still all. Okay. Well, I bugged it. I bugged it a little bit. Let's get some mystery goo up here. Well, no, we've already done that. Okay. Do we have a temperature reading from up here? Yeah. No. How about an EVA? Depending on where we are, that will be cool. What do you think, Jeb? What do you see? I've been here before. You jerk. Shut up. Shut up, Jeb. I'm disappointed. All right. I guess we're still considered high above Minmus. Yay. What a weird little landscape they've put together here. I love it, but it's just so... It's so odd. Can we do mystery goo here? Get some results? Yeah, there we go. Goo feels right at home. So do I, Goo. We can log the temperature. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. That's the super non-committal thing to say. And we can get a barometer reading. The instrument reads it. Yeah, I know. Crew report. And transmit the crew report. So we're not saving a bunch of data. And now we will do an EVA. And we will record the observations about the situation. Good job. go ahead and get retrograde again. Are we coming over this? Let's come over this crater and we'll do another EVA here. And let's plan to land in the crater, actually. So if we want to do that, we're only going relative surface. Man, we're not going that fast either. So let's speed up time a bit. I think we can burn right here. Yeah, cool. Can I do another crew report? No. Okay. And burn. Let's go ahead and stop our lateral motion, our horizontal speed. Nice. What makes Minmus so good to land on is it doesn't have much of a pull. Is that the moon over there? Is that Kerbin? That must be Kerbin. Yeah, that would be Kerbin. The moon's way over here. Let's go ahead and do another brief EVA so we can get the science data from above the crater. Coming in for a landing, but we can jump out real quick. It's fine. Reset. We want to store data. Did we store? Take data, store experiments. Okay. Now we're going to do our EVA report and keep that. Oh, and then we're going to board in kind of a weird way. Set ourselves up on the retrograde and we'll slowly fall. Do a quick save. How far up are we? Surface imp. So we're 10 kilometers up. We're moving at 21 kilometers per second. I think I'm going to speed up time a little bit here. Get us down to about in there somewhere. We'll lower the landing gear. Turn on the lights. Moving at 75. Do a quick save. Change the stability assist so I can kind of move the ball around, so to speak. We're going to burn off a little speed here pretty soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and burn some off. Just want to get us as close to a direct descent as possible. Burning off that last of that lateral movement. That's pretty good. Coming down at 30 meters per second. 1.7 above the surface. Jeb's, Jeb, you're so happy. You're so happy, Jeb. I'm glad for you. You look like you're having a great time. Wait till you get out. It's amazing. It tastes delicious. No, seriously, don't eat it. It's bad for you. Let's burn again around 700. Yeah. We'll do a hard burn to slow way down. Really cut a lot of that speed down to, yep, that's good. Get a little lower. Look for another burn around the 300 mark. Make sure we're coming down vertically. Speeding back up a little bit. When we get above 20, I'll probably do another. I'll just kind of start running the engines and yeah. Right about 100. 100 feet in closing. At 50, we're going to speed up just a little bit. Like to get it down in that 4 range for our touchdown. 3, 2, 1. Hovering. Oh, you can't touch down softer than this. Or you can just not touch down. Oh, you're like, maybe this time? There we go. All right. Nice. Observe mystery goo. Observe the goo. It gives you a lot of science. That's good news. We didn't bring science. We didn't bring science. We forgot science. Ugh, science is going to be so disappointed when we get back. It's all right. More atmospheric data. Do another quick EVA. Yep, you recorded your observations. Do that. Store that. And then get down. Woo. And Jeb's the first Kerbin on Minmus ever. He's so unhappy about it. It's the worst thing that's ever happened to him. I'm sorry, Jeb. I didn't mean to put you through this. Jump for joy. And then spin. Okay, stop spinning. God, one jump. Okay, go down a bit, I guess. I really feel like I would love to try and figure out a way to put a Kerbin in orbit. Just a Kerbin. Just not even in a ship or anything. Do an EVA. Nope, don't. Take a surface sample. You sneak a taste. Oh, Jeb, what did I say? It's definitely not made of delicious dessert products. I know, it was a joke. You weren't supposed to do it. Jeb. It's fine. Whatever. It's Jeb. And we will put our flag up. And site name is Minmus Base 1. The plaque text says, "This is where Jeb poisoned himself on toxic Minmus dust." Nice. There we go. All right. Now we just got to get home. I think that's not going to be a problem. Jump. Okay. There we go. Let's go get back in. Grab it. There we go. Press the wrong button. Board it. Why not? Experiment you can be stored, or you sure want to. Why? Why can't they? Yeah, whatever. Fine. Wonder what we lost. Stupid thing. Stupid complainy science thing. Very much need. I needed to bring my new upgraded capsule. This thing has seen its days, and it's time to retire it. We're going to launch slowly. I want to rotate so that 90 degrees is here. No, and then I want to stop rotating. Turn on SAS. And there we go. Throttled full. Get an apoapse of about 10,000. Shoot for 10,000. We can build an orbit from there and head home. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Good. Add a maneuver. Stretch it out. Well, that's pretty stretched out. Bring it back. Good. And get that. Wait a couple of minutes. Save. Ugh. Come on. Let me go faster. It's taking too long. There we go. And burn for our orbit. Good. Now to get home. Where are you, Kerbin? There you are. Let's see. If we burn out from here, how does that do us? That takes us out of the solar system. Or, no, into the solar system, I guess. Out of... yeah, I mean, got tons of fuel. I don't have to dial this in this much. Okay, let's just make sure we don't crash into the planet. Nope, does not crash into the planet. That's always good. Minmus, moon, planet, whatever. We'll zip ahead. Get our burn ready. Yay! Goodbye, Minmus. I love you, Minmus. I do love Minmus. Just coming to terms. I'm just come to realize the feelings I have for this place. I don't know. We can go ahead and burn now. Just get us out of here. Go. Good. I'm sure that's perfect. Yep, that works. Get to our escape. Zoop. And now we are in orbit around Kerbin. Click that down. We will turn retrograde and we will burn this puppy to the ground. By puppy, I mean this orbit. $9 million, $8 million. Still got plenty in the tank. Gonna take it down to about 35,000. How do I do? Because we'll still have. Oh, I'll set it up for a crash landing. Oh, good grief! Such fine tuning. There. Nice. We will head in. We still have like fuel to burn. We can slow down once we're there. Turn lights off. Bring the landing gear back in. Our thing's all wonky again, but that's fine. I'm still following Minmus. I don't want to follow Minmus anymore. No. I want to focus on... I want to look at Kerbin. Not these probes. Stop making... Focus view. Focus view. Don't know how to do this. Set as target, I guess? No. It's all wrong. This is all bad. There we go. Okay. Sometimes this game. Besides, we don't really actually need... 300,000, 320, 200,000, 100,000, and we're coming in at 3,200. So we're gonna zip the engines back on until they start to get super hot. Help us bleed off some of this speed, so we don't end up losing a whole bunch of cool sciencey stuff, which we have done before. Detach that stage. 2,900. Once we start getting heat warnings, that's got to go. 2,800. 2,700. 2,600. And that seems real hot. 2,500. Okay. Cut engines and detach. think we're okay now as far as slowing down. We're 2,400. Yeah. What's getting the heat effect? It's not bad. I think it's manageable. Is it the... What is it? What's getting the heat? Is it this goo canister? I never can tell. Hopefully it's not the ablator itself. That would be real bad. But we are down to 2,000. Ooh, it's just... I think it's... I don't know. Oof. But we lost something. What did we lose? What did we lose? Did we lose our goo canister? We lost one of the goo canisters. Darn it! Now the other one's... Good. Ah, stupid goo canisters. They need to be higher up, I think. As soon as I get back, I'm changing the goo canister configuration. We're under 20,000. We're coming in pretty hot, to be fair. Down to 1,500. Yeah, we'll keep one of the goo canisters, I guess. Stupid goo canister. Yeah, I guess it is right there out in the middle of it. Bet the goo didn't care for that. Out of the heat effects. Atmospheric effects going down. 13,000, 12,000, 10,000. We're going to go ahead and save here. Just to make sure. 500, 400. Well, 400 now. Chutes can be deployed. We'll wait a minute to deploy them. Get down to about 3,000. 2,000 till we deploy. No reason to rush it. We're on the dark side of the planet, so it's going to be kind of a dark descent. But we'll dash through it. Speed up a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. We all know we're going to make it. Let's go. 3,000 and deploy chutes. Got the water down there. Good chute deploy. And now we're going to time. Okay, why don't you settle down there, parachutes? That's fine. No one's ever regretted a physics warp like this. Good Lord. Okay, come on, chill out. Relax, get yourself settled. Oh, that's wildly entertaining to me for some reason. I cannot explain why. Turn off SAS. Oh, that's why. The ship's fighting the things. I had the SAS on, and that was making the parachutes understandably angry. 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and splash down. Recover vessel. We left a lot of science on Minmus. A lot of science, well, in the atmosphere and on Minmus, but we still gained 441, which is nice. Back up to 1.2 million in funds. Jeb gained some exp, but did not gain a level. Let's do the research right away this time. I wanted to go ahead and do that. We actually have enough to get nuclear propulsion, which is just, I mean, as far as the efficiency of these engines in a vacuum, it's ridiculous. I mean, 800 ISP in a vacuum. I mean, compared to, something like this, where it's like a 310, or even our old Terrier, our old friend the Terrier, which is way back here somewhere. I've had that thing forever. Where did we get that? Here? No? Here? No? Grief, where did we get the Terrier? There it is. 345. Like the efficiency of the nuclear engine is insane. They don't have a ton of thrust and they get really hot, but yeah. I think we're going to get the new command pod. We're going to start building bigger landers so we can take scientists and engineers up with us. That still leaves us 403. What's in the next section? So what else? We have large volume containment. These are the really big tanks. We're not going to do high altitude flight or aerodynamics yet. I don't care about heavy landing so much. Field science. Nice. What do we want? Mobile processing lab. We could put a lab up somewhere. That'd be kind of cool. Crew capacity of 2. You could have 2 Kerbals in there. Let's see. Advanced electrics. Get these cool, telescoping photovoltaic panels. I wouldn't mind that. I don't care about actuators. At some point we'll come over here and get very heavy rockets. These are, how much? I don't even, 550. Good grief. Advanced electrics is tempting. Just because I like those those panels. Precision engineering, I don't care about all that much. I think we will get, let's go ahead and get our cool ladders, I guess. That takes us out of this tier range, so maybe we get, do we want to start thinking about docking yet? I'm not sure we do. Avionics hub, advanced. Oh, I'd like the advanced reaction wheel. Yeah, I think I'd like that. That's cool. All right, good. We completed a couple of missions. I did this and this. I did not do that. Fly by Ike. Maybe we go back to Ike. Let's explore Ike. Surveys of Minmus. Atmospheric studies of Duna. I've done some atmospheric studies of Duna. Let me tell you. We'll take some Ike missions. I don't know if we're going to go straight back to Duna, but I'm just not. I don't see us planting a flag on Duna yet, just because it's going to take so much thrust to slow down, land, and take back off. I'm not ready to do that. I can test small hard point landed at Kerbin. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take these. I'll do them at some point, even if I don't record it. I love going to the moon in Minmus. You know how I feel about Minmus. Explore Eve. Achieve orbit. Transmit from space around Eve. I've never been to Eve. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should we go to Eve? That's going to do it for this episode of Kerbal Space Program. Thank you. Thank you, as always, for joining me. We'll be back. Maybe we'll go to Eve in the next episode. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll look up how hard it is. Until then, my name is Sean Sands from gamerswithjobs.com. Thanks, as always, for joining me, and we will see you real soon.